Hello. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Students, tsunamis, good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Um, anyway, let me do my roll call. Y'all gonna be in and out. It depends, you know, because people don't know when to leave things alone. Um, Good afternoon, very Carrie. Thank you so much. My security. Thank you so much for being here, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And you're more present. Vibrant Glow, thank you so much for being here. You're also more present. TC, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. Appreciate all of you guys. Ray Black, thank you so much for being here. Um, the audio is a bit. Let me see. Is it a little? I wonder if it's my voice or. Tell me if you're hearing it. If it's a little better now. Let me know if it's a little better. Thank you so much, DC. Thank you. Could you guys hear me a little better? Yes. It's very windy where I'm at. So I don't know if you guys can hear a little better now. Could you let me know yes or no? Are you hearing me better? I said the volume is low. It's okay, but I got it all the way up. Maybe I gotta change this damn phone. Um, Maybe it's the phone going, child. Um, because it won't make any sense to me to if you guys are not hearing me. That would be crazy. Um, okay, thank you, Kelly. Anyway, oh boy, old gal, this life is because of you, old gal. That same old gal there. Let me tell you something. Don't play yourself with me. I was not bothering you. I have not even mentioned you. But this woman, you know, Lord, protect me. Satan, get away from me. Listen, I want to ask old gal, I want to ask Texas a question because I never, for all these years that I was associated with that lady or to that lady, I had never sat down, never stand up, sit down, running, none of that to discuss any of my finances with her. After she's not a financial advisor, we have never crossed that line. I've never spoken other than things on YouTube. You heard it from her. Okay? Don't know anything about this lady finances, nor she do with me. Never spoke about family, none of those things. None of that. So I would like to know why old gal is have the nerve on one of her broadcasts, and I thank the person to letting me know that I don't care who brought up the or to even mention my name in her chat to speak about finances. Because according to what I was told, and I saw a little clip of it, I was too aggravated anyway. I saw a little clip where they were mentioning me with the diving lady, and they were saying, "Oh, Heatwave, or this lady replaced me or whatever." Look, my dear, I don't know who is trying to build you up or whatever. Okay? I don't know. I'm not a property. Okay? And I'm not replaceable. Okay? I was there supporting you, and I don't even want to go to the fuckery. Don't mention me. You don't know anything about me other than the YouTube shit. And how dare you? So let me get a hold of myself. Let me get a hold of myself. I would like to know when myself and that woman, Mustard Cat, had any discussion about my finances. Because this is a sad woman. Anybody who was around here at least for the last year or so. Yeah, about a year, yes. Heard with their own ears. You heard that from her mouth. So I'm asking her this question. When she was yelling out my name and saying Heatwave, oh, thank you, Heatwave. Oh, Heatwave sponsor the show. Not one time, not two times, many times. Her mouth, her words, right? So, Mustard Cat, I would like to know when you said that, right? When you were telling the pieces and the guests and telling everybody who would listen to you that I was sponsoring the show and thank you to whatever catch up or whatever financially I did for your platform. Were you lying? Were you speaking the truth then or now? Because I would like to know if at those times, it wasn't that long ago, and if you're saying, oh, she sponsored a show, oh, and thank you, with a cash app and every fucking thing financially that I did with this, this, that lady, okay? I would like to know which one is factual. I don't know because that means, so let's go with her TV. Let's go with her, what she's saying. Let me get a hold of myself. Wait. Oh man, let me get a hold of myself. So that means if she blurt out and say, somebody said something about paying her bills or her rent or mortgage, whatever it was, right? She used the remark and said, oh, Heatwave with her broke ass. So now, lady, that is saying a lot about you. Because if all the time you were thanking me and you know I'm a broke ass, so that means you knew that I couldn't afford it, but still yet you were thanking me, you were taking that money. Hmm? If you know I was in a financial situation, you didn't have at least some empathy to say, oh my God, she cannot afford it. So I'm not taking any money from her. I'm not going to take any money from her. But yet you were taking money from me because you said I'm a broke ass. So all the time, you really take money from a broke ass? Really? Really? So what is that saying about you, mom? Ma'am? What does that say about you? What does that say about you? Because if I know someone cannot afford something, but the spirit is there, and they said it's a thought that counts. Remember, we were speaking offline also, okay? So how come you never said, hey, Heatwave, you don't have to do that because I know you cannot afford it. So please, don't super chat, don't cash app me, don't do none of that anymore. That won't be necessary. Just you being a loyal supporter, it was quite enough. Because me, myself, and I, the way how I was brought up, I was going to tell you that. Because they say not all money is good money, right? I would have showed some kind of concern. So that means you don't care who you take from. You would rob the blind. Because you know what you call that? Greedy and covetousness. You said I'm a broke ass, but still you was collecting funds from this broke ass, right? As though the two of us, you was my financial advisor or something, so you knew because you spoke of it as you knew that I'm a broke ass. So you in your chat. So that means the recipe, right now, really and truly, I don't give a fuck about nobody who she catch now. So it could be the Dep lady, the MU lady. I don't give a fuck which one of y'all should catch now. Because the same thing I was told, what goes wrong, come around too. Remember, it came to my doorstep. So don't think any of y'all is exempt. She said it. She said it in many words. She said it. Because that means she went on to the next. As she know, finances was not there anymore. See? So she figured out, oh, I don't need her anymore. Kick, bam, to the corner. So what she did, she came up with what they will call a frivolous nonsense. Going line and saying about me doxing or find out about her family, whatever she came up with, right? But not telling the people the truth. Hey, Heatwave is fucking broke. She don't have any more money. And that is as far as we will go. You see, why didn't you tell the people the truth? I went along on the journey while the account and the money was coming. Once that well dried up, that was just how far we could go on the journey. When everybody was saying, well, sometimes the person don't go all the way to the journey. Fuck that shit. It was about the finances. She said it. She said it. Okay? So whoever took the spot is going to always have a vacancy. Okay? It's going to always have a vacancy. It's just the next one that have deeper pockets, so to speak. But I did not know because I know when I didn't bounce my head. I know I was a normal birth, all of that. I don't have anything attached to my name, such as slow. No. And I thank God for that. And for all the people who's unfortunate or whatever. Okay, it is what it is. May God, watch over and cover those people, right? Okay, so this woman here, this woman here, instead of she taking care of her own business, because look, let's go here, as we talk about finances and all of that, and on the same breath, I heard her saying, I think she was coming to, I was jumping and skipping across the whatever line they told me or whatever our mark or the mark that they see. So I saw jumping across and jumping across. And I heard her saying, okay guys, if you enjoy yourself, are you enjoying yourself or had you enjoyed yourself? Feel free to cash app. Feel free to cash app. So I said, wait a minute. Is she some kind of, the way how she was acting, you're at a concert. She has some special skills, She's some kind of performer. She's an entertainer. Like such as, like the roaster, right? Like Rita, I'm sorry I have to call you name. Like Rita the roaster. Like she's with a comedy. They have some people have the special twist they're gonna put into the oh God. Into, into anyway, look, I'm lost the word. Like you put in a little twist, you're really three of us could tell a story and we're all gonna say it differently, right? Some people be more entertaining, they might put it out in a more jovial way. Some people is telling the story they're that deep, and some people is just gonna say what they have to say, just like an anchor, and that's it, right? So she was acting as though she's some big entertainer, so that when you get there, her story have a twist on it. And all I know it is she going from place to place, just like how most of the commentary is, the contents is the content. just like how the contents, you got get contents. You're gonna hear something going on here, so you reporting it and you reporting it and you reporting it, right? So that's all it was. So I don't know what the fuck. So that mean when you tune into her, you better be enjoying it, okay? So she's, you know, I'm gonna say something now. I'm gonna say something now, and it's an advice. It's a word of advice, and maybe this is gonna work for you because, lady, mustard cunt, okay, old gal, and you know what? The car starter, aka this, aka that, and all of that. You, you have members only, right? Members, whatever only, or the members club, or whatever we have, right? So I didn't even know that she had this members or whatever. All that I know, I paid into membership, but nothing was given. All that was given, Heatwave, hi babe, member. Carrie, hi babe, member. That's all you get. For she to announce that you're a member, okay? And that's what you pay and you join this membership for. All right? That's what you pay your membership for. For she to call out your name and to say you're a member. Okay? Never given anything. Because I can't remember no membership meeting, nothing at all. Nothing I could say, yes, we were in the back scene and we were laughing or they were chatting about somebody, nothing at all. But let me tell you something. Old gal, Trey, mom, you always boast that you're a lady with a career. You always speak of your career, right? You always speak about that career of yours, right? You're a hairdresser, you're a hairstylist. And at one time, you were trying to say you were a stylist to celebrities. You were a celebrity stylist. Okay? Now, let's come back to that. You shouldn't be out here shop for anything, okay? Because being a hairstylist, you could always work from home. You don't have to rent a chair. You don't have to be in no special place. You could get your clients and you could do it in your kitchen. You could do it in your living room. You could do it in your bedroom. Whatever part, other than the bathroom, right? You could still earn your money, right? You're a stylist because many people do that, right? You could be retired. And when you shop for cash, you got a couple of clients. Whether you have two or three clients, you were never out of cash. Now, instead of you going all around the place, if you're really a stylist, let me show you with the alliances and all these things. Let me give you an idea. Let me pitch something at you. So, you know what you could do? With the membership that people pay into your membership, you could offer a lot. And let me just tell me, guys, I'm gonna read the comments later because I just want to focus here. You have a couple of clients or whatever. If even not so, you could give back something on your members only. They have the wig stand or whatever. I'm not a wig wearer, so I don't know much about wigs, okay? So you have the wig stand or whatever. So you could get, I sure you had a couple of those things when you retired, right? Or you threw them out. I don't know. I don't know how expensive they are. Then you get the head because I see people, do that. I don't know how expensive it is, but I'm guessing it's reasonable. So what you could do, why not give your members, right? You could, that is only for members, they're paying money, and you could get one of that, um order some wigs from your girl. So you see, y'all networking. Order some wigs, at least one or two wigs. Give your girls, some business. The lady from the shy, give her some business, and you show your members, you teach them one time how you cut, how you color, how you style, you know things like that. So it's like teaching. You're giving them something, right? Because you're a career woman, and you could now show people, what you was all about, right? Coloring, cutting, and all of that. Instead of you sitting your mustard cunt and you're jumping around like you're jumping hopscotch, and with a whole lot of delusion in your fucking head that you're gonna go so far into my business, okay, to say about my finances. And I never asked you about yours, you never asked me about mine. But yet now, you're gonna talk about my finances? Listen, let me tell you something. I know where boundaries, you remember? Talking about your shit and looking out for your best fucking interest. You were angry. And Pastor, that's why this is happening to you too. All y'all had a lot to say. And instead of y'all correct her and say, listen, these people was trying to, these people is trying to, damn it, phone call come. These people is just trying to, was trying to help you. And don't be ungrateful. Y'all kiki with her and clap along with her, right? So you see what's going on with you and her now. See? What goes to one goes for all. So, bitch, get your scissors, get your hair. You know what? You don't even have to order. You don't even have to order wig. You see that thing that you have, those things that you wear? Although I don't know about wig, it's a mess. It's a hot fucking mess. Because I came out first. You. Guys, you could still hear me? Could you still hear me? Guys, could you still hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know if you guys could hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. A call was coming to you. Anyway, so with all of the crap that, oh my God. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I'm online. I couldn't talk to you right now. I'm online. I'll call you back. Sorry about that, guys. I hope you guys are still here. Anyway, sorry about the interruption. So, but damn, took my focus off. Anyway, so with all of that, right? With all of that crap that you were going on with and all the shit, I remember when you had the camera slip. I turned to this woman. Well, I'm talking like if I'm speaking to her. Anyway, she may be somewhere in the fucking bushes anyway. Because she liked to bushwatch. Anyway, so I can remember I said, why don't you do your own hair? Why don't you do that? She's like, no, 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 no. I said, wait a minute, you wouldn't go with your own hair? Your hair looks thick and everything like that. You could fix your hair. She's like, no, no, never. All of a sudden, I heard she talking about braids and all kinds of stuff. You know what you are? You know what that woman is? She's delusional. She's a go along to get along bitch. And what she is, let me tell you all something. Let me say something. Let me say something now. Let me say something. I don't know if anyone of guys know or you ever heard about this something named dermatillomania. Dermatillomania. It is spelled DERMATILLOMANIA. I think the pronunciation is dermatillomania. No, tele, dermatillomania. Sorry, dermatillomania, right? DERMATILLOMANIA. Okay? Y'all get a chance? You got some spare chance, look it up. Okay? Because from that a little before that trip, because as you come to interfere with me, here it go. A little before she went on that Sacramento gay trip, whatever she went on, right? This lady, lovely love, I saw a shot of somebody hands, and I'm like, what the hell? And I was looking at it. I said, oh my God, I could be wrong. I'm not a physician. I have a little affiliation in the medical field, but you know, not all the way there, nowhere close to that. So when I saw that, I was looking at it and it rang a bell, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And that explained everything. And I even said, you know what? I'm gonna leave this woman alone. It explained everything. If you guys who care, go look up that same word that I called just now. It's a disorder. And it showed on her skin. That patch that she had there, that big, it's not good to speak about illnesses, right? But it explained every freaking thing about that woman. Okay? Now, you got so much to deal with. But you're sitting on high and mighty, and you're doing this and you're doing that, and you, in one breath, you're not doing this to somebody. Next breath, you're doing something else. Because I am listening to this shit, and she's talking that she's gonna whatever press charges on whatever she said she's gonna do with Jay Wilson or whatever. And I said, what the fuck is this? Let's be fair. I don't have nothing against Jay Wilson. But you see, ungratefulness, that's it worse than voodoo. You hear me? And I'm like, look at this. Is this man, she came out from Jay Wilson camp, didn't she? Came out from Jay Wilson camp. He didn't just, add her on like that. The man invited her to his house, okay? And introduced her back to the sector, okay? For people to give her a chance. Because the same troll that she's cursing right now, she was a worse troll than the troll she's cursing. You see? People forget where they come from. You understand? So I'm looking at this. I said I thought, but you see, karma's a bitch. Because when Miss Dovey had her situation, when she had her supposedly trip, Jay Wilson went and they gave her a hard time. Collectively, they gave this woman a hard time. That trip was canceled. So now look at this. Mustard cunt now coming into what he planned, right? Now, that is to tell the type of person she is. No class. No class whatsoever. But what you're gonna get what's coming to you. Things have a way of slowing us down. Because all of a sudden, you're going to plan a trip around this main trip, right? Around the same time, on the same cruise ship and all of that. Oh, we're going to have fun. Look, I want you all to look up the name of that name that I gave you guys. Look it up, and it's going to explain everything. It's going to explain every fucking thing about this woman. So you're wrong, and like you're challenging this man, and it's not the first time. She don't learn, because when he had his first trip, I got good memory. When he had his first trip, she and the Mr. Wiley said they were going to attend anyway because he didn't want none of them there. He said he's going to hire security and all of those things. Yet again, now come a second trip, and she is inserting herself. And that's when you know people don't have class. Because couldn't you book some other time? Hmm? Couldn't you book some other time? And you acted. Have you ever sailed? Have you ever went to any fucking cruise anywhere? Huh? And you talking, oh, and I travel, and I travel, and I travel all around to Germany, and then to California. You stupid bitch. People talking about international travel. Didn't you say traveling to Germany was because of your stepfather, right? Because he was a military man. So you all had to move and go there. We're talking about solo trips. I don't even think you were born in this country. I don't even think you went to fucking Florida. Okay? I don't think from California, I think you might be settled in Texas and days where the fuck you remain. You didn't go anywhere. So don't speak like you well fucking travel. If you don't know what you're talking about, you sound like an ass. You sound like a fucking ass. Y'all can't think for yourself. Y'all don't have no originality, none of that. Because years ago, the first original pieces, we had told her about a meet and greet. And she was like, no, no, no. Anybody from that time could tell you, no, no, no. She was not interested in it. Every idea we pitch, all of a sudden, she get this, I don't know if it's a dick down that she got, give her all of this, I don't know. Like this new, I don't even know what to call it. So she got all this power. I don't know who giving her all this gassing up, but let me tell you something. I keep telling you, skip me. Because you're not going to program me. Don't think I'm going to come out and lash out when you want me or you expect me to lash out. And that's out of my character. You hear me? When I feel like answering, I would answer. And when you least expect it, you may get it. Okay? I'm not like you, bitch. You're the type of person on mad day, y'all come out and just let everything out. You see, that's no way in my character. And ain't nobody gonna put me out somewhere I don't want to be. You understand? And don't make, like I said, it's always a first. Okay? But you don't even worth it. After what I see happened just a couple of months ago, girl, you need to sit down and shut the fuck up and just sit down, do what you gotta do, and don't bring anybody. I don't know who is pushing stuff or your head is raising or you think you's a cat meow. I have no fucking idea. I don't know if you're on something I don't know. Because you're not acting normal, or maybe there's the norm. Maybe that's the norm. Because suddenly you was coming and screaming, then after you weren't coming. And next thing you know, you're acting like you don't have no sense. Look at you. You talk about everybody else. You talk down about everybody else. Somebody was talking about clothing and saying like she was wearing one thing. I don't know, like repeating clothes or whatever. You know, it's what people say sometimes you gotta listen to. And I heard this woman, I felt so embarrassed for you, mustard cunt. I feel bad for you. When she said, I walk with X amount of what tank tops or whatever. And I'm like, tank tops? Tank tops? That's something you wear now, tank tops? That's your wardrobe makeup, tank tops? Girl, girl. Then you have to turn now because your girlfriend have braids. So now you go along to get along, bitch. That's what you are. So now, oh, I'm gonna put in braids too. You sound disgusting. And nothing could tell me. You turn and say you was on speed. I think they call that meth. Maybe you dabbling in that again? Are you dabbling in that again? Huh? Are you dabbling in that again? Something's fucking wrong with you. But all this shit that you got, don't push it my way. Because I have not bothered you. And if even I'm doing a commentary and your name come up, whether in a negative or a positive way, you have control over that because you didn't have to read the fucking comment. Even if you start to read it and you see where it was going, you could have passed that. You could have passed it over, but it looked like you coming for me again. This time you mightn't be lucky. You hear what I'm telling you? You might not be lucky. Don't play with me. Because I could care less where you got money, where you going, and all of that. You see? I'm not that type of person. Nobody could lead me anyway. Nobody could fucking lead me anyway. You're a weak bitch. And like you want that attention. You don't even care what kind of attention. What kind of attention you will get. You will put yourself to those kind of level, but you got to break the fucking internet. What fucking internet you could break? If you didn't break it then, when you put yourself to the lowest of the low, a woman couldn't get more lower than that, man. You're trash. Don't associate yourself with me, bitch. Do not associate. Listen, don't level me up with yourself. Don't. For heaven's sake, forget you ever fucking know me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Forget it. Don't say nothing about me. Okay? I don't want nobody to know I was associated with you. You is trash. Coming like roadkill. Don't fuck with me. Because I was here minding my own fucking business. I wasn't even out there. Okay? Don't mess with me. Go look for somebody else. Go look for a method like yourself. Don't fuck with me. Okay? For heaven's sake, don't. And this is the last time I'm speaking. And I don't give a fuck who is mad. Because when you speak, there are people don't want to hear the truth. But I don't give a fuck about y'all. Who don't want to hear it too fucking bad. Y'all go and encourage the bullshit. Because I guess y'all ain't no kind of friends or whatever. Because if you got a friend, they said friends don't make friends drink and drive and all this kind of bullshit. Because on one breath, she's saying she don't drink. But I don't drink a lot. Which one you mean? You're saying you don't drink, but I don't drink a lot. When somebody's saying they don't consume alcohol beverage, that's what they fucking mean. What you meant to say, I drink socially or only on special occasion. Okay? That's what you mean. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't mix me up in your shit. The fuck you want to come to me about finances? A bitch that is begging every fucking day. Why the fuck would I come to you? Could you help me? You think I'm delusional like you? Why the fuck would I come to you? Or why would I give you my last? You bitch. Don't play with me. Nothing never get me so upset like she's going to be talking about that. And she damn well know where that stuff came from. I was more upset than she was. All that sorted out as a joke. And I said, let's put a stop to it. She said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So all of a sudden, you're answering for me? But my broke ass? You's a broken ass. You's a broken cunt. Every part of you is fucking broken, bitch. Every part of you is broken. Because in my lifetime, nobody have never treated me like that. I would never stamp and have any human being do that to me. You talking about this girl that was on the internet or whatever breast or whatever was exposed or whatever the woman see. You looking down at that? And you want to know how they were doing it. The same way how you was doing it with Rob Brack. You stupid bitch. Not the same way the phone sex. Only thing is two female. How stupid could you be? Or you want to know to get into that. But listen, guess what? I want this trip to happen so bad. I want this trip to happen so bad. Because you see where alcohol is and all of that. Remember, this one here, she said she was, at once upon a time she was a lesbian. She said it. She said it. She said it. So I don't know if she got in the urge. Because I've never seen a woman so bent press, right? Actually coming in like she fighting so hard to get this woman away from the next one in Florida. So I guess she won. So what else do you want? It's like you win a man. I know girlfriends going away. You know the first thing we will be speaking about? Our man, our husband, unless it's a girl's getaway. Okay? I'm that excited to go away with my girlfriend like that. A matter of fact, you never even see the person. But she's a lonely bitch. You know what something is what people don't say. What happened to your real friends in real life? What happened to your real friends in real life, bitch? Because I hear none of that. Oh, me and my girlfriend will be traveling and we're gonna meet up and blah blah blah. What happened to your real girlfriend? That's to tell you don't have any. You don't have nobody in real life. And that goes straight across the board. This is the same woman used to say, oh, she gets her back blown out. Imaginary man. Imaginary man. Where's this man when you was in trouble? Hmm? Where's this man? You never hear a slip of the tongue and say, oh, myself and Peter have a dinner date. None of that. None of that. And I thought she was that private until Sacramento. And I'm like, oh my goodness. This bitch was living a whole situation in her fucking head. Okay? And then coming to mix up people. A bitch like you, but I with my broke ass self. Huh? With your slutty self. With your sick ass self. With your bottom of the barrel to the scum of the earth self. Don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you. Okay? Do not. Don't play around with me. Go play around with somebody. Go visit your man in jail. Because you is just a commissary. You just a you must already start. Go look to put commissary. And bet you, is she putting in commissary money? That's what she's going to beg more. Because guess what? You see her there? I could tell she's very happy that he's in there. She's very happy he's locked down. Because she figured out she know where he's at. You see? That's a jealous-hearted bitch. Because look at when... I didn't even want to go in there. Anyway, don't associate yourself with me. Don't associate yourself with me. For heaven's sake. Because I would not be out there embarrassing myself when I'm a able-bodied person. When I could go out and even do a weekend job or something. Instead of me sitting down, can you ever catch up and tearing down? Tearing down people. Unnecessary when you could go and get 2 clients. If you were any kind of fucking stylist. Huh? But taking one look at you, I think you were the person who used to clean up the store. I swear. Because if I go into a salon and I just the main fact and I see that mess on your head and they say next, I'm going to say, oh no, I'm not ready yet. I'm going to try and exit because I'm going to look at you and say, wait a minute, look at how her hair is. What the fuck she going to do for me? Okay? You're delusional. Very delusional. Because you know what? And next thing she never said. You know, sometimes when you leave, you stop working, as such as a stylist and all of that, you must hear her story time saying, oh man, my clients be still calling me, some of them still want me to do their hair, they begging me to come back to work or they're looking for me and all of that. She's never on no fucking low demand, much more less high demand. Okay? But she talking about a career. Her career is sitting on YouTube. It's sitting on YouTube and begging for a cash app. When it's not, it's 200 of you in the chat. If everybody give $1, leave this one here to beg. Because guys, y'all here. She said, I don't have no money. I'm a broke ass. So y'all show me some mercy. Why y'all giving her anything? She good. She's good. Give the rest of people that don't have. Because this bitch here, she took every dime from me. She took every dime from me. Now I'm penniless. Please show me some mercy. Show me some mercy. Okay? Because let me tell you something. I don't want to lose it to get in more deeper. And that's what I really had came to really say about this situation here. I wasn't going to even curse and carry on. I want to reason with her to tell her, just leave me alone. Keep out of my finances. I have not going into anything personal other than the time when we were looking for help. And until now, she never came and addressed, the anklet situation. Because you see, wait a minute. So, I figure out it's her pride. She may be feeling away. But Sacramento shows she don't have any. All she is a car store. Look at the stuff. Men have you as a car starter. The first time the man meets you, you have to be blowing. You have to be blowing to start a car. So right away there, he got you to break the fucking law without any effort. Without any effort. Don't come for me, bitch. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. You're a piece of shit. And then with that, then chicken. He bought the thing, 6 pieces of chicken. You have to be begging. You was always begging for something. Can I have some more rice? Can I have some more chicken? What else the fuck you gonna be begging for? You sickening. If you're okay to get in your head, then I don't know what I am. Something is definitely, and on a serious note, something is definitely wrong with this woman. She's not wrapped up tight up there. I'm telling you, she's not wrapped all the way tight up there. But she know exactly what the fuck she's doing. Okay? She know exactly what she's doing. Don't come for me. Do not come for me. Do not come for me. I'm tired and I'm sick with the crap that you were going to cuss somebody out and you're going to tell somebody, you're nothing. You showed it to us. You showed it, but you're going to break the internet. What fucking internet you going to break, bitch? Where we at is where we going to remain, girl. You ain't going nowhere past here. You might as well bring out the hair and start with the cutting or the coloring if you're really a stylist and do something. Maybe that's going to port you out. And it have some hopes of your fucking stupid ass. But don't come to me. Don't come for me. Okay? I'm well contented. I've never asked you for shit. Okay? Because a person like you, I wouldn't. But why would I do that? You think I'm stupid like you? Why would I take my last to give to a total stranger? I don't give what I can't afford. Maybe that's the type of person you are. Probably. And that's why you could think that of me. But let me tell you something. Nothing good is not going to come to ungrateful people. You see, when you're so ungrateful, they said every day, bucket does go to a well. One day the fucking bottom is going to drop out. Everything is just for a time. Everything is just for a time. Enjoy it while you could enjoy it now. You hear me? Enjoy it while you could enjoy it now. Because you told us you retired so many years ago and you retire well and all this kind of bullshit. All this kind of shit. Why are you out there begging? Why are you begging? Why are you bothering people? I could understand once in a while you might say, here, could you give, don't forget the cash app. Every show you have, you got to be asking for cash app. Because if you have it like that, then you're one greedy bitch. And next thing, before I go, next thing, y'all had a crisis in Texas, I think about 2 years ago, with a cold and all of that, right? When everybody was stranded, was no DoorDash and all of that. Lady, don't level yourself. You can never level up to me. Now, as a woman, you got a kitchen, right? You got a kitchen. You're okay, you're a single woman or whatever. I don't think you could even cook a meal. I don't think so. Because you was saying you all of that and you're good. You're saying you're good. Why the fuck you only had one slice of fucking bologna in your refrigerator? Why you didn't have things in your cupboard, in your pantry? Why didn't you have nothing in your pantry? Huh? You don't eat corned beef, salmon, things like that. You would put away in your pantry, right? Why you only have one slice of bologna? And of all things, bologna. Child, is not to say I'm bigger than, I don't like bologna. But I would have honey roasted turkey. I would have a little of this, a little of that. And if everything had dried out there, I must have things in my refrigerator. Because sometimes I would go and I would get the ready-made breakfast and all of that. You understand? You're going to put these things away. You're going to have things in your pantry, dry food and so, that you could, you could do something, warm up, you have peas, whatever. But all you had was one slice of fucking moldy bologna. And even you say you had bread. What kind of life you living? Really? You DoorDash whore. I know Uber and those things, it's not expensive. But thank God to your supporter. Thank God to your supporter. You know, you remember how many times you were like, thank you. When I said, hey, breakfast is on me. Not too many times I would say dinner because I had that kind of money. I didn't know what you call dinner, but I know dinner is going to be a little costly. But I'll catch you lunchtime. If I see you up and running, here, dinner. Thank you, babes, thank you, babes. You ungrateful piece of shit. You ungrateful piece of shit. People, if she know I'm so broke, she's not even showing me a little bit of some kind of sympathy to show me $2 to buy me a loaf of bread. As she know I'm such a broke ass. You don't see what type of person she is? Those are people that you uplift. And when they get with it, they act. Then they just spit at you and they just kick you in the corner. And that's why people like you can't get no way. Don't make what you get to know full your eyes and think you're on top of the world. Okay? Because soon they're gonna make a kick that chair from under you. Kick it. Because people like y'all just cuss your blessing. Y'all block your blessings. Y'all block your blessing. God was trying to show you something with a one slice of fucking baloney. Okay? Because if something happened right now, at least I'm 100%, 100 motherfucking percent. I have enough food to take me for 3 months. Whether it's frozen, whether it's whether it's in the pantry, I could go without going to the supermarket. I'm gonna get stuff. And the most important thing, I could fucking cook. Because as much as some of you guys don't like Caribbean people, we all had to learn to cook and to clean. You see, that is one thing. I thank God of my fucking upbringing that I could fend for myself. And most Southerners, because most of my people are Americans, and they could cook. They could make a smarty pot. They could cook their ass off. Use one of them waste gal. Was too busy on fucking meth. And instead you're learning to cook and to tidy up. Because when a fucking alcoholic had to tell you that your pussy smell like mustard, and then your excuse now, he said he didn't remember. Worse, you only bet. Lady, don't. Don't mention my name. Don't make the referral to my name. Don't. And you're going to say, oh, he didn't remember or he was joking. Are you crazy? You don't have no shame. You don't have no shame. Don't fuck with me. Play with those who's willing to play with you. I stopped playing with you. I stopped playing with you a long time. Remember? And you did me a big favor. I always will thank you for that. The money ran out and so did you, right? I thank you. Because if I was in that, we was going to break up anyway. Because them kind of embarrassment, I ain't able with that. I'd have been so ashamed, okay? And because you don't listen. You don't listen, okay? You want people to amen behind your crazy, slow fucking ass. Don't play with me. You fucking baloney mustard whore. Don't play with me. Guys, thank you so much for being here. And I hope the bitch stop playing with me. I'm not playing with her. I'm done. I'm done. I had some more stuff I have to talk about on a different matter. Let me calm down. I'm going to come back live a little later, okay? I just had to tell this bitch something. Thank you so much for being here. Kerry, thank you for being here. It must be Trinidad. Thank you for being here. Long time I ain't see you. Thank you for being here. Anyway, and everybody that dropped in, thank you. I will go live a little later. This a whole different situation, okay? It's something I need to speak on. Okay, guys, thank you for visiting me. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.